What's up guys, Tech Flash here, and today we are going to unbox the latest handset from Huawei, which has the first pop-up camera from Huawei. So it is going to be a very interesting device, and as you can see on the box, the phone has no notch or no camera hole on the front side of the display because this one has a pop-up camera. On the sides you get the branding from Huawei. It is a Y9 2019. And the interesting part is that this phone costs around $253 and the ROM and RAM options are much better for this price tag as it is giving you 4 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gigabytes of internal storage, and you also get dual SIM functionality, which is quite popular in certain parts of the world. Now I'm just going to break the seal open, and the first thing you will find in the box is going to be your cell phone device, and you can see that it comes in this jelly looking protector. And on the front side of the display some specifications are mentioned, which are usually written on the back side of the box, but right now you can see that this comes with a 6.59 inches display, a pop-up camera, triple AI cameras on the back, and 4 gigabytes and 128 gigabytes of RAM and storage option. Also this has a 4000 milliampere battery, which is a great battery size for this price tag. I'm going to remove the sticker and I'm going to turn this device on, and while this device boots I'm just going to look inside the box to see what else we get with the phone. And the first thing I noticed is that there is a large manual, which we are not going to read by the way, and there is a silicon case which interestingly has a big cutout on the top. Now I've seen cases for the pop-up cameras, but before that all the cases were hard shell cases, so this is the first time I'm seeing a silicon case with this type of opening on the top. The power brick you get with this phone is a 2 ampere power brick, which essentially gives you 10 watts of charging power, which is fast charging for some people and normal for some others, but I don't think so that I will consider it fast charging. You also get a type C cable, which is a great inclusion because all the other brands in this price tag are normally still sticking to the micro USB, which I think is now quite dated. Also you get this general looking headset, which we have seen with Huawei phones for quite some time now. Now Huawei has been quite aggressive with their pricing and their feature set with this device. You can see that it comes with a triple camera setup, looks quite good also, and you find the fingerprint scanner on the back, and the gradient is actually cut out in the center, and you see two different gradients. Huawei branding is located in the downside, and it supports AI camera technology from Huawei. Also, the triple camera setup has a main camera of 16 megapixel, 8 megapixel ultra wide camera, and 2 megapixels for the depth sensor. I'm just going to turn this device on, set up everything, and then come back to you. Now, while setting up this device, I noticed that there was no option for the face unlock, so I think so the pop-up camera will only function for the front cam. Also, I've turned this Google Play Store application on, and I'm downloading this N22 benchmark application for two reasons. One is simply because I want to see what are the specifications for this handset, and the other reason is that there are so many rumors regarding Huawei that their phones are not working correctly with their Google services. You are not getting Google Play Store, but you can see that this is the latest handset from Huawei, and right now there is no problem with this device. However, things may change for the future devices, but right now all the devices are quite safe and you can easily buy Huawei phones. You can see that the display on this thing is quite good. The bezels all around are quite symmetric. There is a chin present at the bottom, but other than that the whole top and the sides are quite symmetric, which gives it a very decent look. Also, you can see that there is a headphone jack and the speaker location on the downside, and triple camera setup on the back. There is also the pop-up camera, which I'm going to show you by the way. And right now we're just going to open the camera application to see how the camera performs. And first of all we are going to try out the back cameras, and you can see that the back camera comes with two options on the side. One is 1x, which basically is your main camera, and the other one is going to be your wide angle lens. So when you will turn it to wide angle, you can see that you can get much more information in the shot. The front camera on this cell phone is actually a 16 megapixel pop-up camera, and this pop-up camera is located on the top side of the device. And I've noticed that the speed of this pop-up camera is not actually quite fast. In fact, if you compare this one with the pop-up cameras from Oppo and Vivo, then this one is actually quite slower, and that is, I guess, the reason why Huawei hasn't included face unlock for the pop-up camera. because it takes quite some time to come out. However, this price segment is something very unique for pop-up cameras, as no other device in this price segment is currently giving us the pop-up camera. So that is something. Also, the SIM tray is located on the top side of the device, and I'm going to see what options you get with it. And you can see that this is a hybrid SIM slot, which means that either you can insert two SIM cards or a single SIM with a memory card. Now I want to include here that this phone comes with 128 gigabytes of internal storage, which means that I don't think so most of the people using this device are going to use the memory card option, because I think that 128 gigabytes is an ample amount of storage for anyone these days. The software experience on this cell phone is going to be EMUI, which is basically a highly customized version of Android 9 Pie. And I want to include here that if you like EMUI, then you are going to like this. And if you are not a fan of it, then there is no way that you can like this, because most of the features are kept the same for quite some generations now. I have installed Antutu Benchmark just to see the specifications, and I want to see the sensor specifications, because most of the time companies are not including the required sensors. And you can see that this device comes with all the necessary sensors. You get gravity sensors, gyroscope sensor, which essentially means that you can use this cell phone for VR. And the display on this one is also full HD resolution and without a notch, so you are going to get quite immersive VR experience if you want to. Other than that, you can see that this device also looks quite great for the price. So personally, I'm really liking the device, and I want to test this device more to give out my final verdict. But if you want me to review this further, you can let me know in the comment section below. Till then, I will keep on testing this device, and I will catch you in the next one.